Hello, my name is Tesalonika Bani, and she is my classmate.
Hello, my name is Florinda Marta Padakokal. I will highlight happiness. Okay, now we are talking about happiness. The first question, what is happiness in your opinion?
Okay, for myself, happiness is a positive feeling that's come from within.
Okay, so that happiness can arise in ourselves through the feelings of joy that we'll feel every time in the form of pleasure, satisfaction, and so on. Next, have you ever been happy?
Um, yes, of course. And not only me, there are many people out there who have experienced happiness.
Yes, of course, we are all happy in various things, such as graduating from college on time, birthday, and many more. However, what we feel is a loss definitely out there, a loss felt by everyone. Then, what are the reasons for your happiness?
Okay, for what? My happiness is because every day I can still wake up and be grateful. I was able to go through many things and I was able to accept my strength and weakness. Not only that, I was able to feel happiness because I could still share who could hear stories from other people that might make that person more relevant and many others.
Okay, so the main thing that can make someone happy indefinitely grateful because the love of God has still given us life until now and makes us love ourselves with all the things we have. You definitely don't exist anymore with social media. And the next question, when it comes to happiness, does insecure affect happiness?
Okay, about insecure. Nowadays, there are so many people who look insecure, and what I see on social media is the reason for the insecure because of psychology and what they have, whether it's money or everything. In my opinion, it has a big impact on happiness. Insecure makes us able to accept our shortcomings, and at the time, of course, there will be no feeling for happiness that arise, a feeling to keep trying to get better and better. Tell me a little about insecure. Surely there is no one who has never felt insecure. Even I have felt insecure. Um, Back in high school, I often took good grades, and I quite like spending time to studying, uh, just to get a class ranking. At the first, I was not satisfied with my intelligence. I continued to study. I distant myself from other people because I felt it's just a waste of time. Until that time, I start to realize that what I was after was I fail. With my current abilities, many others want it but me. I always try to move forward and progress without being grateful for the abilities I have. And at the point I start to learn to accept my strength and weakness, I improve my relationship with my peers. I choose to share my abilities by learning together, helping them to understand the learning material, and from that, I felt happy because I turned out that with what I have, which I used to consider to be of no worth to other people.
Okay, Tessa is good so when to sell. So for us personally, don't ever feel insecure about ourselves. Learn to love ourselves with all the weakness and strengths we have, and still be grateful. Don't be ever less, but still time and look to the future if we are patient is God's ace. Okay, thank you for sharing your experience, Tessa. And the next is turns or the insecure feelings can be overcome.
Yes, you're welcome. The insecure can be overcome. It depends on how we are able to control ourselves and our understanding of ourselves. If I am not mistaken in psychodiagnostic course, when talking about personality, their mother gave a message that it is us who are the master of ourselves. And actually, it's a sentence that we should be able to digest it well so that we can control ourselves.
Okay, so insecure depends on how we are able to cue and able to control it. Then speaking of insecure, what do you think the form of insecure can say?
Okay. Did sister have heard to bullying or body shaming? Well, that's one form. The reason that may be issue in the form of a joke, but will lead to insecure from the person we are talking about.
Yes, it's clear that insecure can appear in the form of violence and still add lot more. But back in ourselves, who can be clear to manage is so as not be tripped for long is the soon. Well, it's already explained briefly about insecure. The next question, think according to you people who are always insecure about themselves at any time will affect their life or not?
Yes, very impactful. As is often seen on media social, insecure can make people net themselves, hate themselves, or even do everything they can to satisfy themselves so they are no longer insecure and it has an impact on happiness in themselves. There will be no form of acceptance of oneself, no form of self respect. There is only feeling less and considering themselves no more than others.
Okay, so the impacts on people who are constantly insecure can make someone reckless to do a lot of things. For example, by something saying to think of themselves as worthless or hurting themselves beyond sizeness. Okay. The next, do you think there is message that you can convey to people out there who are still feeling unhappy and insecure?
Yes. There is. Everyone has their uniqueness. No matter how hard you try, you will only be yourself. Make peace with your shortcomings and be grateful for your strength because you are a great person. Thank you.
So Eliza, a message that can be given is that we as humans should never uh, consider ourselves worthless but make peace with ourselves, love ourselves complex because we humans have our own weaknesses. Maybe what we feel right now is like, but we don't know what people out there feel. Even the story of their life is more painful and sad. Stay grateful and accept ourselves. If we can, we are strong, unique, and valuable in God. Thank you.